Welcome back to maybe the next to last video of Kingdoms at a Dump. Last time we did Ratavia's quest, and she got the most complete ultimate set out of everybody. She got both armor and a weapon. But this is the cleanup episode. We're gonna go and try and clean up the dump. There's a few pretty small side quests to do. But the first thing is, I did forget something, I think, over on this continent. There's supposed to be a shack. Yeah, there it is. It can only exist by airship now. The junk hut is finally unguarded. Now we can enter. We can get some forge iron for our effort. What were they planning in here? Junkarian the Just. A Traitsy on the metal drain. The power of boiling over. Observation on junk storms. Back to the dump. Life and death in the lands of Phil. I see some book sign. The Legend of Ozymandias. This is it. This is one of the Lost Library books. What are you talking about? Got Lost Library Book 1. Is that like your own personal quest there or something? I don't have a quest or library books. This might be a scrapped quest too, because we've been to Book's End and nobody said anything about lost books here. Songs of Garbamesh. I just wanted that book from my own personal collection, nothing to do with anything else. And a scrap for Dustin. I think there's supposed to be a scrap chest here too. I wrote down, okay, there it is. Jumbo magnet. I think we've already gotten that. That allows more suck on Bensley's magnet metal thing. So that was the first of them. I'd like to find some more raw materials if possible. I think there might be one up here that I was missing. I did write down a lot of the locations. I don't think I wrote down all the locations, but I wrote down a lot of them. Far north of Detergios has something on the... Oh, okay, I got that one. Pageport, I've been there. I'm pretty sure I grabbed that. Wait, Pageport? No. I went to Reader's Rest. So Pageport has some raw materials. I only need a little bit left to complete the town. I think this is Pageport? Yeah. How many more raw materials do we need? 4 more. Oh, this place has seen better days. And here's the raw materials. Yes, you could sell it. You could save at destroyed toilets. Because why wouldn't you? That's 3. And I know I'm going to be running across one during the mail quest. So we're good there. That's a smith. We don't really have many quests to do. We have mail delivery. So the first mail... Cardboard Cape. At the Soggy Lantern, which I think is the pub, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's the guy talking to the jukebox, or maybe the mayor. Welcome, yes, I am the acting mayor. Oh, I'm looking for a letter from Hordenhall. What's this? You have my letter? Letter of import. Oh, wait a second. That was letter of import 1. Well, slap my flaps. Oh, that was a very merry day, was it? Apologies. I'm still adjusting to the role. And then he just goes back to his regular dialogue. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Alright, fine. Let's deliver more mail, I guess. Even though we delivered letter of import 5. Drummond and Hordenhall. Castle floor 2. Drummond. I don't quite remember who that guy is, but we'll find out. Oh, it might be this guy. Also, his name is Mayor Boxtop now. Oh, hey, Dusty. You have a letter for me? Handed over letter of import too. That's correct. Hot diggity doorknob. Thanks, Dusty. Can't wait to fly around some more. Well, that's it there. Man, mail delivery is a thankless job. Lady Chevron of the Watchtower. We know that. She's actually deep inside the Watchtower, where the bubble maker is. Oh, a letter from me from the front lines. You have my sincere thanks. Handed over letter on point 43. Coatsman's hanger. It says Dustin's army defeated Dark King Jugless. That's right. Astounding victory by all accounts. Looks like betting on you is the right choice. Oh, no, those darn betting websites. They bet on everything. It's turning into money plane. Farewell and good luck, Starprint. That's it for that one. Next. A wooden key. The red bee, the hive. I wonder where we saw a red bee before. What's this? You have my letter? Great gardener. I thought this was lost to the state of things. I can now fulfill my mission. Thank you. What mission would that be? Greetings, I'm the red bee. Okay, thanks. Thanks for clearing that up. One last mail. St. Bernard of Southpaw Mamelon. I would imagine that's in the south. This looks like a city we haven't been to yet. It's Southpaw. Oh wait, no, this place kind of looks familiar. One day we'll repopulate the town. Once the rabbits get here. Like, there has to be rabbits. If you got the cats and the dogs and the rats, they gotta have rabbits somewhere. How else do they get more mammals? And there's the raw materials, but I only have room for one, so I'm just gonna leave the other one in there. A few Gremlin troops have dropped by. And? You beat them off, right? I mean... Nope, we are waiting for the rabbits for that one, too. The saint brought us enough to get by. St. Bernard is here. This is kind of where we ended up after the whole battle thing. Also, you may not think it, but you can scrap this. It's the only scrap statue in the game that looks different. Ah, there you are! Battleton dropped me off a while ago to secure this town. I think there's still encampments out there. People alone, afraid of the waste. Handed over the letter. Was just awaiting a word that room was made at the castle. Now we can head back to Hoarding Hall. Yep, that's a plot you don't get any more information about. How about looting the town while you're here? Since we're leaving now. Don't mind if I do. Defibrillator. Pressure pill. This definitely is a cat town with all the towers and getting up high. You know they're just crawling all over that and knocking stuff off. That guy's moonwalking. Oh boy, finally, a catnip cocktail. That lady is also moonwalking. They didn't give the townsfolk here many sprites, did they? Got 10 raw materials. I also have all the mail delivered. Let's head back to Hoarding Hall Castle. We could knock out 2 quests at 1 stone. And then they're like, why are you throwing rocks at me? I'm just giving you quests. Jeez. Ratavia will make the delivery. You did it! All the letters were delivered? You're a lifesaver. As promised, here's your reward. 10,000 clips. Thanks, I can use that for pill money. Hi, so you got 10 raw materials, have ya? Restore the grounds. Restore the land to its natural state, shall we? It's just called, you know, letting nature take its course. You really don't need raw materials for that. Boarding hall grounds have been restored. You have the groundskeeper key. And the janitor's amulet, which is an XP boosting thing. And now Hoarding Hall is completely fine and recovered back to its messy state. You just scattered glass around and grew some grass. Say, you're a seasoned traveler? Looking for a rare dish. Have you heard of a rotten buffet? I sure have. Holy scrapola! You have some with you! You spare some? Bless you. I'm gonna study the heck out of this dish. Hey, it finally came to pass that the rotten buffet was good for something. That's from the Rotten Onion guy. Here's a paper C's for your troubles. 1,000. And fade. I'm looking for a rare dish. Cobweb stew. I think I might have some of that. You spare some? Sure. Cobweb stew. I forgot where I found those at. I think it was somewhere in like a higher level insectia area. But I never used all of them. Say, your season travel, I'm looking for lemon pine tart. That's why I got these. Here's paper C's. You get 3,000 clips per pine tart. So I'm going to give all the pine tarts I have to this guy. I'm getting all my money back. I don't know how many I got, but I'm going to give them all to him. Oh, okay, we're out. I understand it's competition. I need to slug one down. You slugged down like 4 of them, dude. Where did you put them all? Holy moly. We're going to do the Big Daddy quest at the very end of this video. Just to let you know. Looks like we're going to go bounty hunting next. Yep, bounty hunting. The mail's done. Raw materials are done. Time to bounty hunt. It tells us where to find the bounties. On the... yeah. Tower Crane, Mosquito Hawk, and Barrel Scorpion. Barrel Scorpion's mysterious, so we'll start with that one. Barrel Scorpion is all the way to the east in a untraversed area of Mamelon. That little peninsula to the far east, that's where we're going. Right around here. That's the barrel beast we're looking for. And we're gonna swap out for Dustin. Dustin and Ratavia. And you got your clean sword, right, Dustin? No. Get your clean sword out. We're fighting a toxic creature. The stainless steel. Also, a pet rock. I could get pet rock before. I don't think I got a pet rock before. Pet rock. Dependable, yes. It won't run off. It doesn't appear as a sprite, and it doesn't seem to give any stats. It's just there. Alright, get back here. The monster charged right at you. Are you sure? Oh, wait, no, it's coming back. Let's see how it likes, mold. Say goodbye to your accuracy. Let's do, counter stance. Because that tends to be broken after a while. And this thing looks like it's weak to fire. Take 456 damage, how about? Take 551 damage, how about? I can throw glass on these things. Wow, they're gone already. 1,000 damage. This thing is not going to survive. It doesn't even have any attacks left. Gee! Some battle that was. More hit points. Even though I'm probably not going to use you. He could cast his own version of Meteor Shower. Of Scholar's Meteor. We'll kind of make him a buffer. Cerulean. More skill. I have to level up to see what the last skills are going to be. If there are going to be any skills, there's no level markers on any of these. I'm assuming probably level 50. I'm gonna have to find a place to farm levels because at this point, I was able to beat the final boss with a little bit of trouble. But next, we'll go to Mosquito Hawk. Actually, nah, let's leave him for last. We'll leave him for last. We're gonna go head to the crane guy now. Actually, let's try turning in that lost book we found. Hey, we found a lost book. You've done it! The shelf is restored! Yeah, but I have a lost book. I didn't want him to make me a spare key, but it looks like he made me a spare key anyway. I'm just gonna chalk that up as abandoned quest that was still in the game for some reason. Which is why we never got lured to the book sign in that area. So there's an upgraded version of the scrap creature. Which I don't... Was it here in the Rubberlands? We got these guys now. We got the Gremlin Elites. Still very weak to clean. There we go. Of course they're going to be very weak to clean. It's usually they're like the only thing they are weak against. Maybe this is where we get level ups. Maybe they give me a lot of experience points. If only I could give clean damage to my AoEs. But no, that's only Cerulean for that. Nice animations, buddy. Now I need a clean knife. Where can I get a clean knife? Mine get dirty way too often. 1350 is not bad. I might be farming those guys for experience points. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be here. It's an upgraded Cranosaur! Let's make sure everybody's healed up first. Nothing to do with the prize token that we just randomly found somewhere. Okay, we're ready now. It's the Cranosaur! Actually, it's called Tower Crane. That's all it's called. Got a counter stance again. This thing's probably weak against lightning bolts. I should have seen if I could freeze it. I kind of want to do an execute, just to see how much damage we can do. Yeah! It's not all that great. Let's drain and get some big scribs going. Well, I couldn't counter that. I wonder if it has anything to steal. I must have it. Okay, there's something there. Not weak to clean, sadly. I'm gonna lay down an oil spill early. And he's gonna do the same. Molt. The oil didn't get moldy. I'm gonna buzzsaw. I wonder if it's gonna ignite that oil. Spin! You can spin counterclockwise and it still kind of works. Not like it changes anything about the attack because it's supposed to lay down lava tiles, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't ignite the oil. But this will. And it's dead. 666 experience points. That's unfortunate. Also, we got a blue machine liver. Yeah, more attack. So that's it for this area. Let's head back to the world map and go find Mosquito Hawk. Apparently, he's still alive. Mosquito Hawk is hanging out down here on the southmost islands. In this little pagoda, all by himself. Mosquito Martini. Mosquito Island, that's where we are. He retired here in disgrace because of that one boss battle that we had. The only other boss battle, he got so hyped up because he was a big bad bounty hunter, and then we kicked his butt in a single turn. Good job, buddy. Didn't see it coming, huh? So, you have finally come. I demand a duel with Dustin Binsley. A duel? I accept. Let us clash steel, Shining One. Stainless steel. Oh sure, debuff my attack, but I'm going to use counter stance, which completely cheeses this boss. When he actually does a physical attack, he's weak to clean as well. Oh no! You've been dumped. Oh no. I need another try. I didn't realize Dustin's HP was so low. Let's fix that. That was the bad ending for Dustin Binsley. He got his revenge. I allowed him to have it. Now counter stance. Now come at me with some physical attacks. Come on, you know you want to. Like that. That wasn't me taking 342 damage, that was him. Wow! You've reached your expiration date. He was so easy the first time I fought him, and I didn't even have the stainless steel then. Don't let him sharpen that sword. Or maybe hang out in a farther back row. Oh no, this is gonna kill Dustin, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna... I forgot to heal again. Well, at least you got to see what the ending dialogues look like. What happens when you die in a battle. Okay, this time for real. This time for real, we're going to do it. I'm going to use my elixir. That I have 10 of. We'll just hang out back here so he doesn't do maximum damage to us in one turn. You have to do the timing actually pretty good to get the counter. And I'm not doing it very good. I was hoping to counter that. But we can always just hang back here. There we go. That's the kind of stuff I was doing before. Stuff like that. He's a lot stronger than I remember. He might have gotten buffed in a patch or something. 21 healing is not going to help you in this fight. And down goes Mosquito Hawk. A lot harder than I remembered him being. Mosquito Hawk was defeated. Okay, do we get his house now? Does he have a shiny? Or was he just here? Just waiting? That's it? Okay. Well, at least I got a summer home now. Everybody can come join me. So let's go turn in the bounties so we can go do the casino quest. And then we're all ready to finish the game next time. I can go grab pills. And whatever else I need. Which isn't really a lot. Just the pills, really. Just the pills. We're gonna head right into the main hall and we're going to talk to boxing. Ah, you took down the tower crane. Excellent work. 5,000 clips. Took down Mosquito Hawk. 7,500 clips. Took down the the Barrel Scorpion. I was the Barrel Scorpion more than Mosquito Hawk. He kicked my butt the most. Oh, right. I forgot all about the doctor. We gotta do the doctor quest. Which is easy. You just gotta get the anthill. I don't know how deep I have to go into there, considering we have an airship. Usually there's an anthill exit right there. I think you can take this one. No, it's going to be a little bit of a walk. You know what? We should get this guy out of the way now so I don't have to backtrack later for him. It's Vance Vendy. Don't worry, we'll set you free. I can't wait to see the sky again. Thank you. Vance Vendy was rescued. And I think there's another Vendy in Anthills West. But we'll get that when we're doing the Vendy quest. I remember the elevators not being able to Triforce. Anybody else remember the elevators that couldn't Triforce? Right there. There it was. One last time. You'd think they would make it easier to get to the ant farm. But no. No, it's very tedious and long. Going through an area that doesn't have any new enemies in it. Just so we can get to the pantry. You can still harvest some food, but not like what it was. Here's some raw materials in case you need it. You can find it here. Oh, hello there. Hand it over to doctor's orders. Ah, orders from the doc, eh? More saliva salve coming right up. For 2. That's it. We're still doing what we can, however we can. Glad to hear the doc is helping out in the war effort. They're not doing so hot in the food department, though. Most of it is eaten. Which doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem good for them. Now, can we write a wormy out of here now? Let's write a wormy out of here. Yeah, this worm's my favorite. We call it Wormy. No, I don't want to rent a room. I want to rent a wormy. Bring Wormy back. Should we use the shovel again? No. So yeah, I gotta get out of here now if we want to get to the bug casino. I'll be right back. And one last stop for today. Big Daddy's Quest. Over at Club Web. Also called Waterbug Bay. You know what? I haven't saved in a while either. There we go. Sir Dustin and party are on the list. Thanks. I feel welcome. Club is as busy as ever, but who's in charge of it now, though? Gonna be the demolition guy? I'm Madame Flea's top guy. Nobody to torture today, huh? Also, Madame Flea! Amazing Miss Flea! Daddy sent us to help with your little problem. Say what? Didn't you think I could handle this? It's the amazing Madame Flea, by the way. Tell me Big Daddy's not doubting my amazingness. No, it's not that. We have some downtime right now before the final confrontation and all. I just want to see who's good enough to scam the house at Club Web. We're happy to help. What can you tell us about the perpetrator? That's the very thing, Lovelace. I've been so tied up with everything I haven't been able to complete my amazing investigation. Please, ask around. Review the security tape if you want. Security tape? You're going to give it to us, right? Darling, so good to see you. Please make yourself at the club. You're my real VIPs anytime. Dealing with some stuff, I'll come back later. Security footage. I see a suspicious moth guy not dancing. That stickbug has some suspicious eyes. The big guy there at the table. Must be him. Looks like a pillbug. In a trench coat. Looks like he won the pot again. Cashing out for the night. Cashing out in a metaphorical sense. Where's he headed? Bathroom break, huh? Fast forward. Anybody seen him leave? He never left the restroom. Maybe he has bad bowel function. Maybe he's a little constipated. Needs some Pepto-Bismol or something. Well, let's ask the dealer. Say, you heard about this hotshot, right? He's making me look bad. Usually I can spot a cheat a dump mile away. Anything you could tell us? Not really. Guy's a stone cold professional. That doesn't help. How about you, Stickbug? Another round on me. Oh, it's a crane fly. Royal Highwings had a bounty on me for years. Since Rutilius took over, I'm off the hook. Yeah, about that. Also, there's a wizard on the dance floor. I'm working on a piece. One day my music will grace this stage. Nobody has any information. How about the bathroom? You, bathroom guy. Keep it down. I got some glass for you. It's just too bad that the lava spray doesn't ignite oil. Time for a little bathroom stakeout. There he is. We should have checked the out of order. Hey, freeze! Good intercept, Octavia. Wait a second. You just turned them into dumplings. Dumplings? Cotton? Boxan? Little bug kid? You're the hot shot? Explain yourselves. We just wanted to help with the rebuilding of the town. Carton got really good at counting cars back at Tin Alley. Holy scrap, guys. How much did you make? 15 large, big bro Dustin. Not bad, kids. Frankly, I'm impressed, but this is over, kids. Back on the castle with you, come on. And I'll be taking that 15 large if you don't mind. I guess we should report this to Miss Flea that the crime is not solved. It's unsolved. He skipped town, actually. You don't have to string up a bunch of kids and torture them. Darling, so good to see you. Alright, fine. She has nothing to say on the matter. which is good. Because we don't want to torture children. That would be terrible. Let's go on and check in with Big Daddy. Hey, Big Daddy. There was absolutely no problem. You're just hallucinating everything. Don't kill the kids. You've the can, Dustin. You've the can? Did anybody tell you otherwise? Okay, I'll make sure that nobody tells me otherwise, that I'm the can. That I have the can. The can belonging to me is what I have. Let me just double check my side quests real quick to make sure that we didn't leave anything. We do have the Vendy quest for next time. So that's gonna be the next one. Even though we got a couple of the Vendys already. We got Scrap Sewer and Ant Hill. But there's still another 5 Vendys left to go find, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 on this list for some reason, but we're gonna find them all. Good night, folks.